Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got Soulja Boy on deck, man. You know what I'm saying? He got. I guess he's on deck. He got some things to say concerning folks. We also got we got Rick Ross extending the olive branch to 50 Cent, man. All right. We also have Funny Marco. Look, the Funny Marco and the Bobby Althoff. We got YG on deck, man. Bobby Althoff, I'm dodging bullets, man. Look, she doing a little Kim to them joints apparently. Okay. We also got they trolling Fulio. They trolling Fulio after his death. It's insane. Okay. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button. Oh yeah, we also got Snoop talking about Pac ain't have very much vision. You know what I'm saying? His vision was very limited. We're gonna talk about that. Let's get right to it. Look. I think B Simone was relaying a story, right? And she, as she relayed the story, she mentioned Soulja Boy's name. Okay. Something along the lines of like, don't nobody, who's pulls up and says, let's put that Soulja Boy on, or something like that. You know what the joke is, okay? And I was surprised because Soulja Boy, he had really nothing to say. Oh wait, Soulja Boy is approaching the stage of social media. I think he's going to address what B Simone had said. Okay, he's reaching for the mic. Let's hear what Soulja Boy has to say to B Simone. Hopefully he lets this ride. Let's take a listen.
Well, here go your response. You nappy-headed bitch. You're not even nappy-headed because you don't got no hair. You bald-headed Michael Jordan.
Whoa. Soulja Boy, easy, man. I mean, come on, bro. Like, you sound like you in your feelings. You sound like you in your feelings. I don't even think you got to do all. Oh, wait. I think he's coming back. He's coming back to the mic. I think he's got a little bit more to say. Let's take a listen to what he has to say. I mean, come on. You don't got to say she bald. Like, come on. She wanted to cut her hair. Here he is.
Michael Jordan looking ass bitch. Charlemagne the God looking ass bitch. This the fucking response you wanted, you stupid hoe? Get the fuck out of here, bitch. We ain't never said turn on Soulja Boy. We ain't never say turn on B Simone. Who the fuck is you?
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Man, you hoes got some nerve, bro. Mad cause I don't wanna let you. Bitch, you look like Charlemagne. What you talking about? You look like Michael Jordan. That's fucked up. If a nigga don't wanna fuck you, a nigga don't wanna fuck you. A nigga don't gotta fuck you. So I gotta fuck you for you to get on the internet and say something good about me? Bitch, if you ain't never heard what God said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, you stupid bitch. You never heard your...
Wait, may I jump in? May I? That man said, he said, you ain't never heard what God said? Look, I know God somewhere like, wait a minute now, what'd I say? You know what I'm saying? God, you said if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, you stupid itch. That's what he said. You said, Lord. You know what I'm saying? You said that, Lord. Look, I know God somewhere like, I did say the fool says in his heart, there ain't no God. And I did say in Proverbs that those that trust in themselves are fools in Proverbs 28. It is recorded in my word in 1 Samuel 20:30, as Saul said to Jonathan, you's a son of a perverse and rebellious woman. But I ain't say what Soulja Boy said, no. I didn't think you said that, Lord, because that sounded like, you know what I mean? Rick Ross has decided to be the bigger man, right? And extend an olive wing to 50 Cent. Okay. Ross says Fifth needs some paper from his boy. And Rose knows that dude and is willing to do the following for Fifth. Take a listen.
It's clear. I was just asked a question. I see what's still going on with you and 50 Cent. You mean you won't do no business with 50 Cent? I would. 50 Cent, I see you raising money for your film ideas. You asked a close friend of mine. I saw the renderings, the drawings of what you believe your studio could be like in Shreveport. I'm gonna give you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to come sit down at the table and present your ideas. I won't make you any promises. Men of business don't discuss the past. It's new money, I'll consider it. You know where I'm at financially. I could change your life. Cheers.
That man said, I could change your life. You see, that's why don't nobody take us seriously, man. You can change his life. You can change 50 Cent's life. Now, when you look at, they say that, like, Google's usually incorrect when it comes down to, like, net worth and stuff like that. If you look at the net worths of both, it says Rick Ross' net worth is 150 and 50 Cent's is 40. Okay, I don't believe what Google has to say, because I checked Celeb source net worth and I was like, nah, that ain't it. Now Ross was not done. I think he trolled 50 some more. Take a look real quick.
50. Imagine it. Best chips in the world. Imagine me putting your face on one of these. 50. Rap Star energy drink. You remember? 50. We got business to do, 50.
That's why, you know what I mean? Like their enmity will last for an eternity, okay? Look, and Rick Ross ain't the only one with smoke for 50 Cent. Now Keith has 50 sweating. That's Keith Sweat, okay? Look, Keith Sweat was reminded that Fifth would have him with the perspiration looking down the barrel of his 9. Take a listen to this joint real quick.
Hold on. Hold on. Back in the day, I just remember back in the day, he said he gonna have me staring down the barrel of his 9. Barrel of his 9. What the? Oh hell no! I know I ain't coming to Streetport now, man. 50. I'ma just zoom this, man. Come on, man. You just put it where you want. Make you laugh. Put it where you want. Make you laugh forever.
Hey, look. Fifth added this post damn near begging Keith Sweat for forgiveness. He said, oh no. He said, I was tripping when I wrote that. Your ass better be in Shreveport. We need that grown and sexy-ish. Close quote. Yeah, man. I saw a picture with Dave Chappelle and 50 Cent. I was like, okay, this is what's up, man. You know what I mean? The Shreveport gonna be lit. Alright, check this out, man. Funny Marco has been on tour with Bobby Althoff. You know, I meant to tell you this story about like 5 days ago, right? The show had to be canceled because Bobby Althoff's humor online doesn't transfer well to an on-stage concert, okay? Take a listen to Funny Marco on why he needed to pivot from Bobby Althoff and cancel. Take a listen real quick.
I did stand up before, and I'm still doing it, so I understand. I'm learning how to entertain a crowd, and it's not the same thing that you get on Instagram. This is real life where people are going to look and they want the energy and they want the feeling. And I feel like Bobby was stiff a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, hey man, let's really work on this. Like, and I paid script writers, like, let's really get him a show. And where she told me, that's not me. Bobby was like, my comedy is me not talking a lot. And I'm like, this is different. Like, you can do that on the podcast, but in real life, this is different. So her comedy was different from what she said, from what she wanted to bring to the show, which I can respect. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing about me getting mad. I'm not saying you're doing nothing wrong. I can't, but I just don't agree with it. I can feel like I don't agree with it. You feel me? The same way she probably don't agree with what I do. So you're not wrong for how you feel. But again, when people pay them tickets, and I just feel like, and our production show together, and then you're not saying nothing, and I'm up there trying to talk, and I'm like, hey, Bobby, and you're just like this. It was just like, it was hurting me. Because I know people are paying it hard. Like, it could be their last money. It could be, they don't care about it. Like, I got the money. But again, if you don't pay to see something twice, I don't want to do it again. And I wanted it to get better, but Bobby was just in her ways of doing it how she wanted to do it. And I was in my ways to do it how I want to do it. So nobody's in the wrong.
Yeah, that's interesting to know, man. Like comedy on a podcast and in person are completely distinct beasts. And clearly she is unseasoned at the craft. You know what I'm saying? Like, in person, she is vanilla with it. You know what I mean? Now, Bobby Althoff, I think she has responded. She clapped back at what Funny Marco said. Take a listen to what she had to say.
Are you recording? All right, Marco. I guess this is how we're doing this now. I saw your video. Not gonna lie, I was a little shocked. So here's my version of what happened. Last year, we were supposed to go on tour, and I backed out last minute because my husband had just left me. I just had surgery, and I was super nervous going into this because I was not prepared. And I texted Marco, and I said, Marco, I'm so sorry to do this, but I'm so depressed right now. I literally want to myself. He doesn't reply to me. And then he unfollows me. I woke up from surgery actually to him unfollowing me. And not only that, in the coming weeks, he would go on multiple podcasts and talk about how much he didn't fuck with my style of humor. Fast forward some time, I'm in Vegas doing an interview, and he bumps into me, and I'm like, oh, hey, stranger. He's like, let's go on tour again. I'm like, all right, fine, let's do it. Like, during this tour, I'm trying my best. Every time I'm telling him, like, Marco, he's like, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I'm like, Marco, I'm trying my best, but, like, it's hard for me to get out of my comfort zone of, like, I have social anxiety, like, debilitating social anxiety. That's why this whole thing of me is not fully a character. I actually am socially awkward. I'm socially awkward. It's embarrassing. I don't want to be, so I lean into it. And I am doing my best on this stage. Our last show, I try my best to get out of my comfort zone. I drink a little, and I thought it went so well. I was like, Marco, I did everything you said, and, like, I actually felt really good about it. I felt like I really got out of my comfort zone. I really felt good about it. And he's like, yeah, you killed it. It was great. Fast forward a couple more weeks, and I hear from my team that he canceled it, and I'm like, what the hell? Marco canceled the show. Like, why? They're like, I don't know. So I'm calling him. Doesn't answer me. I'm like, okay, congratulations on the baby. Doesn't answer me. He just won't answer me, but then he's tagging me in post to Taylor Swift dancing and being like, that's Bobby. And I'm like, okay, at least we're still cool. Fast forward to today, and I get tagged in a video of Marco standing by a pool talking to everybody about why he canceled the tour. I don't know anything. Anyway, with all of that said, I'm gonna go on my own tour since you don't want to go on tour with me anymore. And it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be great. Okay, let's just pretend like we live here still a little bit. Do you need to grab anything from inside the house? No, I'm good. No, I'm good.
Yeah, so that's her position. I mean, the thing about it is, hopefully it played, right? If it didn't, she said something along the lines of, what she said? She said, last year we were supposed to go on tour. I backed out last minute because my husband had just left me. I had just had surgery. I was super nervous going into it. She texts Funny Marco talking about she's about to kill herself, literally, and he didn't reply. He ghosted her. I'm about to kill myself, and crickets, okay? And then he unfollows me. Yeah. He's trying to get his thing off the ground. You can't come to him with the whole I'm about to kill myself. Like I don't know why people throw that one out there. Like, you know, we know that you need help. You feel like you're about to kill yourself. You don't tell your friend. You got to go tell a therapist. If you're telling your friend, then you know what I mean. You got the money for a therapist. I mean, I get it. Like a lot of people feel like they got to tell somebody that, and they need somebody to talk them off the ledge. But when you feel like you need somebody else to talk you off the ledge because you want to go and off yourself, like that's unfair to the person you're dropping that on, because that is a very heavy burden that they feel like they got to now carry. And like, why are you giving people unnecessary burdens? I don't think it's cool to do stuff like that, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Now I have seen Bobby Althoff's podcast, right? I mean, they're not terrible. Okay. I saw her do the show with, her show with Lil Yachty. I saw with Funny Marco, and, I thought that was relatively funny. Okay. They were pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Now, a lot of folks felt, some type of way because she became popular with the quickness when she hopped on the YouTube, and it seemed like she was getting famous all too quick, like a plant. You know what I mean? Like she has, I think, 1.4 million subs on YouTube, but she got like 110 videos. You know what I mean? I mean, it's odd for a lot of folks, but for some people it bees that way. And Funny Marco, whom she patterns her style after, has 692 subs with 105 videos. Ain't that weird? Like, she patterns her style after him. He got way less subs. I mean, sometimes that happens, okay? Now, she did her podcast with YG, and look, damn near Papa started going off during the interview. Take a listen to this joint that she did with YG.
Don't got what it takes.
What was that sound?
Motorcycle or a car that got little sound effects, a muffler type shit.
Never heard that sound before.
Well, you in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? You might hear a lot of sounds.
What was that sound?
think that's a gunshot. It's probably like that's some other shit. That's not a gunshot. Oh, you would have heard more than that. It would have been like back to back.
Okay. Does that happen here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it'll happen while I'm here?
I mean, not here, but like around the corners
I
or
assumed
something.
not here.
Around the corners is like it can't happen.
No, I just was wondering, like, do you think it'll happen during this? That'd be
During
interesting
this,
to hear, yeah.
I hope it don't. But I got a lot of like homies like hanging out right now around the corner. It's like 100 of us.
Okay. That felt like maybe it wasn't the car.
Ain't nothing. Hey Doc, fool, you just left the park?
Huh?
Fool, you just left the park?
No, I was in the car.
Hey, bro.
I'm gonna walk up.
You go up there. Hey, it's active up there.
What's happening at the park?
A lot of homies hanging out.
Just hanging out?
Yeah.
They took their kids to the park for the day.
Look, she damn near had a doodoo pebble slip out the bottom of her pants, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm mad no one was like, hey, yo, man, fix your shirt, sis. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your joint, look, just fix it. Like, pull it down a bit. You know what I mean? It's sitting funny. You're like, yeah, but why you trying to groom? It ain't about grooming. I want someone to tell me to zip up my fly. You know what I mean? I live by the golden rule. You know what I'm saying? I want to like do good to others as you want them to do good to you. You know what I mean? By the way, well, let me go to my shoutouts real quick. Let me see what my time is like. 9 minutes, not bad. I'm doing okay on time. Where your shoutouts at? Yeah, I'm getting them. Can you just be patient? Shout out to C Brona, whatever. They said you're celeb. Why I put you on to my girl's side? Like, do you always listen to this channel? Yes, I do, babe. And I'm telling on you. Look. If you could tell my girl this is the #1 place. Look, girl, C Brona's lady. Let me let you know, sis. This is the spot where the man gets a little dose of everything. He gets a little bit of hip hop news. You know what I'm saying? He gets a little bit of morals and ethics over here. A little tiny bit of philosophy. An update on the information. Key said what up. An update on the information that he needs to know. You know what I mean? So it's very beneficial. Look, you like the man, don't you? Well, we're a part of that. We're a part of why you like him. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's so clever. Unless, of course, you cheating on him, then that's foul. Because, you know what I'm saying? You cheat. It's like you're cheating on me. Yeah, Elaine, so you should tune in with him. You know what I mean? Just sit down and just get a little bit of a dose. You're like, I don't really like you, though. But I'm just saying, though, it ain't going to kill him. Is what I'm saying. Can the man enjoy it? If it makes him pleasant, can you let the man just enjoy it? She's like, but he a jerk. Oh, I can't help that. Elena Barnhill said, shout out to you, lady. Elena Barnhill said, Drake is still loved by millions of people. And Joanne Schoenfield said, even your avatar is an L. That's great. That's good. Miss Ella Hamilton said, celebrities pass around because it eliminates the vetting process. If that eliminates a vetting process, it's eliminating the vetting process for all the good women. You passing around people to eliminate the vetting process, then that's disgusting. And it's slow. Sergio Fuentes said, I wanted to be, in 9th grade, I wanted to be like a popular kid who had all the girls after him. By the time I reached 11th grade, I changed my mind. No girl wanted to be seen with him because he was passed around too much. That's what everyone else said. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Somebody that goes around with a lot of people, you know them to be around with a lot of people. They can't be, they're not I don't think that they're good in that respect. Like, you know what I mean? Things with high value don't have a lot of users as far as I'm concerned. Rising Phoenix said, I like your content a lot. However, I don't agree with the view that Christianity alone should be taught in public schools. The country was founded on the idea of pluralism. Religious beliefs and practices should be taught and modeled at home and in the community. We're hypocrites if we care about diversity, equity, and inclusion with an exception to faith. Rising Phoenix, I do agree with you, man. I teach world history some years, and I got to cover various religions, and I want to try to give as balanced a view of the religion as possible. And then I don't tell the kids you should be Christians. I just, they ask me, what is your view? What do you believe about God? What do you believe about this and that? I tell them what I believe and let them know this is all free will. You know what I mean? Like if you agree with this ideology, then, you know what I'm saying? This is the direction that you want to walk in. And if you don't agree with it, you have the freedom to not agree with it. You know what I mean? Free will makes a difference. Crown Me November said, yo, shout out to the people with more than 4 genres of music in their playlists. For real, for real. Word up, man. Look, I forgot to add Chopin. Chopin, classical music. Chopin, that's my favorite classical music person. You know what I'm saying? I like his style. I think he even did the funeral joint, right? Did he do the funeral dirge? Yeah. All right, let's get right back to it. Wrap this bad boy up, man. What we got over here? All right, look. They done released a video. Spinner Benz, who did the song "Who I Smoke" with Young and Ace, right? They released a video now about Fulio being dead, man. And, you know, they back at their old antics. And I really wasn't going to cover this, man. But sometimes I feel like it's important to chronicle and show the history of certain things so that you can see the pattern of, you know, if you do this, this is what happens. Like, I believe you learn by experience, you learn by observation, and you learn by teaching. You know what I mean? And teaching is just, hey, look, don't do this because it's not good. But some people, they need to observe why it's not good. Let me show you this clip real quick.
Charles Jones, as rapper
Fulio dead for real. It's not a joke. I know they said that the last time. This time it's not a hawk. I'm from Jacksonville with Jacket Kid.
Yeah, see, a lack of direction, man. Like these, like, why would you even like nowadays? Doing songs where you're waving guns is really old. It's really like we passed that time. So it's like the wave of doing stuff like that. We're past that. So if you're an artist and you think, oh, well, you know, we still doing this, it's like you're not even switching with the times. So you're not really, to me, you're not like, that's not a musical artist. Like musical artists wouldn't do that because a musical artist knows they gotta, you know, they almost gotta adjust accordingly. Okay. Now, like, to me, this is not, I mean, I guess you could say it's a form of art. I don't think it's good art, not even the slightest. Plus, making fun of people's death, like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I get it, they're your ops and all that, but, you know, I think stuff like this is like, okay, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? And we've seen what happens for a very long time, but sometimes it's kind of like you know, I don't know. Look, did y'all hear what Kamala said? Did y'all hear? Look, she said she said if she gets in office, she's gonna fix the election. So once she is in office, you'll never have to vote again. Can you believe her, man? See, we gotta watch out for, oh wait, my bad, she didn't say that. But your ex did. Take a listen.
And again, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed, it'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You gotta get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not gonna have to vote.
Look, he ain't leaving. Look, even look, your ex just said he ain't leaving. You know what I mean? Let me read to you what you heard, okay? It said, let me see if I can pull it up, right? He said, Christians, get out and vote just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. You know what? You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years and it'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm not Christian. I love you. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you won't have to vote again. We'll fix it so good, you're not going to have to vote. Yo, so we talking dictatorship here? We talking, look, I'll make all of your decisions. You could sit back and let me drive the boat. Look, here's what's sad to me. It be the self-proclaimed Christians and the blacks that fall for this that really infuriate me. You know what I mean? Like, I be sitting there looking like you cannot be this slow to, like, not to name call. My bad. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Again, okay? I would call myself slow. Like, when I first heard bro wanted to run, I was like, I could get with this dude. But I was slow about it because I wasn't really listening to what he was saying, and I didn't really do any kind of research. And upon listening more and more, then I had to change my mind, okay? You're hearing more and more. How could you not change your mind? You follow me? This man, like, it be the Christians and the blacks that fall for it. Your ex just said he ain't leaving. Even if you wanted your ex to leave, he's not leaving. Essentially, he's saying this. What's he saying, Source?
You know what? I'm not fucking leaving.
He said, I'm not leaving. That's what he's essentially saying. Listen, if you claim to be a Christian, right, it's entirely possible, okay? We're just talking to the Christians here. If you're not Christian, don't even pay attention to this part. If you're a Christian, right, it's entirely possible that demons hate the spread of Christianity and are aiming at democracy while claiming to make it a Christian state. It has a two-pronged effect. It makes people hate Christianity because it forces it upon people against their free will if they have a Christian state. And working against people freely voting for their leaders brings us back to a 1st and 2nd century type of lifestyle where you will be jailed and killed for your political views, okay? We would start hearing the excuse, oh, I was just following orders, okay? So we'd hear that so much more, man. You got to, this man right here, the more you let him talk, it just be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And finally, wrap this bad boy up, man. I mean, I can't believe that man said that. That man said, you won't have to vote anymore. Like, who is falling for this still? I can't believe this man could, but that's the same type of ideology, the man that says I could shoot at somebody and not go to jail for it. Anyway, you've heard, and finally, right? We got Snoop on deck. Now, you might have heard this before, but Snoop has stated multiple times, right, that him and Pac met up with Nas, and he stated that although Tupac thought he got the win, right, in his battle between multiple artists. Remember, he was battling against Mobb Deep and Jay-Z and Nas and all those, the East Coast, right? Although he thought he got the W, Snoop is like, he really caught an L. Take a listen to what Snoop had to say.
What happened was, Nas ain't got a lot of people with him, but he got a lot of people with him, if you know what I mean. And I'm seeing him and I'm knowing, because I'm a gangbang. I'm seeing him with their hands on their guns. I step away from him. Him and Nas right here, boom. Nas like, what's up, Pac? Man, I love your music, I'm a fan. That's what Pac say. If you a fan, I diss you, Jay-Z, Biggie, he named off a gang of them. I dissed all you on the song. And if you a fan and you ain't got no beef, don't say nothing. And Nas said, I love you. I never diss you. And he shook his hand and he hugged him. And then when he walked off, Pac said, yeah, I punked that. In my mind, I was like, nah, he let us slide.
You see that, man? Bro had a severe case of tunnel vision. See, that's what I'm saying. When you're deep in your feelings, right? When you deep in your feelings, you're like, oh, why you saying deep in your, yo, man, everybody could get deep in their feelings, man. Like, it is what it is. Like, where you at, you think certain people are exempt from that? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, right? When you're deep in your feelings, your field of vision narrows significantly. Snoop was behind him and was able to see more. His vision was better because he wasn't all wrapped up in his feelings. And Snoop is here right now. You know what I mean? Look, carrying the torch for the Olympics, where they did that weird Last Supper thing, okay? The less you in your feelings, the more calculated and strategic you could be. You follow me? It is what it is, okay? Let us know your thoughts on it. If you're in your feelings, you can be easily tricked. And you could be easily tricked to crash out. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source, Celeb News.